Hey guys, what up? John from LinksWell here, and we are chilling at SEMA. Chilling at SEMA means I ain't got time to record a podcast like we normally would, so my idea was to see if we could get a few dealers, maybe some of our reps, to come in here and just kind of give you guys three things. One, who they are, where they're at. Two, their favorite part about being a LinksWell dealer. And number three, the thing that they're most excited about that we are displaying here at SEMA. And then maybe you guys are in the neighborhood looking for a dealer, or maybe you're a dealer on the fence and whether or not LinksWell is a good brand for you. Maybe these testimonials will help. So that's what we're doing this week on LinksWell Together. Episode 15 comes alive here in Vegas at SEMA. So let's get to it. All right, guys, still hanging at SEMA. Got Jim from Promotorsports with me now. What's up, man?
How you doing?
I'm chilling. I'm good. I feel like I regret not pushing to get the AC in this before SEMA. It's a little warm in here.
It's a little toasty.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's good.
We go to the overlanding side, get one of the little baby coolers,
pipe in right here. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna go make friends after this. I'm gonna walk over there and be like, hey, anybody want to demo something in our trailer? We'll plug it in. People will love it.
Every person on the podcast will be like, I need one.
Yes, done. That's it. I'm gonna go over that next. So we'll find out if we get an AC. But tell me about Promotorsports. Where are you guys at?
Scottsdale, Arizona, and a couple of other states.
Okay.
But mainly Scottsdale, Arizona.
Scottsdale, Arizona. That's not too far.
No. 4.5 hours, unless you're in the sport chassis and the race trailer, and then it seems to take 6.
Yeah, I drive the Jeep here, so it's
Same.
top speed's 55, you know,
Same.
downhill. So yeah. So what do you guys? What's your main thing out there? What do you guys do?
So we do a little bit of everything. We are a car dealer. Most of our clients are pro athletes.
Okay.
So we have more professional athletes across all the different sports than any other shop in the nation. We do everything in-house. Okay. So the only thing that we farm out is paint, and we partner with a couple of really good hot rod painters. So whether it's LinksWell stuff and stereo stuff with Kicker and JL, or if it's suspensions, if it's with King shocks, wheels and tires, custom interior, everything is done in-house so we can control it.
Nice. So start to finish.
Start to finish.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's got to be fun.
Some days it's fun, some days it sucks.
Ain't that the truth? But I will say, like, I've built a few SEMA rides or CES rides or whatever in my day, and I could tell you, waiting on paint is the worst.
That's why you've got to have a really good partner.
Yeah, you do, because we've had really good painters, but they've been divas.
Oh.
And
they're all, I think maybe the chemicals in the paint.
I don't know. I'm not a painter, but I just know, like, we've dealt with some painters, and I'm like, oh man, they're gonna kill me, dude. They're gonna kill me. So,
well, like the build that you guys are on for Dwayne Wade, over in the Real Truck booth, that's what held it up. Dwayne Wade's truck does not have seatbelts right now because of FedEx and because of the painter. So he's going to get to see it on Monday and then drive it in 2 weeks after we shake it down.
Yeah. That's welcome to SEMA. Like, we finished this trailer, I've said it before, 3:30 a.m. Saturday.
And then pulled out at 8.
Yeah, yes, pretty much.
Exactly. So now it needs to go back and be like, okay,
we got to finish this.
Retorque everything.
But it made it to SEMA.
That's right.
Yeah, then we could bring it back and finish it all up. Yes, so awesome. So
that right there, folks, is a SEMA veteran. Absolute SEMA veteran, because it looks like it works, but not quite.
It's not quite there yet. Yes, but then we'll get it back, and then it'll be good for the rest of the shows. All the shows through we'll be good to go.
Absolutely.
Yep. Good old SEMA builds, man. Nothing like them. So we were talking. You've been a LinksWell dealer pretty much since the get-go.
Since you guys were in diapers.
Yeah. Since we were in diapers. 2017.
Yeah. We were wandering around. I can remember like it was yesterday. And we were wandering through, because these big giant trucks, F650s and Freightliners, you get in there and you got this giant dash, and you got this little bitty screen that Pioneer or Kenwood or Alpine's like, look, we got 6 inches for you. Now, I will say that if we're talking to my wife, be happy with 6 inches or less. But in that screen, we need a bigger screen. Yeah. So when we saw you guys, I was like, oh my gosh. So all the old hot rodders out there will understand this. There's no replacement for displacement. And this is the electronic version of displacement.
Love it.
And is the greatest thing on the planet.
Yeah, cool.
Because, you know, now it's crazy that people don't even call it LinksWell for the most part. You know, a player coming in. Mm-hmm. Like I brought one to the booth earlier, and he was like, "Hey, go show me those Tesla screens."
Yeah,
they call it Tesla screens.
Yeah, yep.
You know.
Yep.
But it's great because you guys you created a market. Out of that.
Yeah, we fought hard.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and for us as installers, my favorite part is plug and play.
Yeah.
It's not like, okay, we'll find this.
Run this pin over here.
Yeah, de-pin this and run it to here, and it's just like plug and play.
Yeah.
Dummy proof.
Yeah.
You know,
Love it.
It's a great product.
Yeah. Oh, I like hearing that. Love hearing that. So, like that is plug and play. Yeah, that's one of our big keys, I think. Plug and play, and the fact that you're not third partying anything.
Yes.
You know, like every other radio, you're third partying an interface or a dash kit or something like that, or a harness.
Well, the fact that you guys control the factory is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, that does not happen unless you're Sony.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and Sony's big too.
Yeah. But I mean, nobody controls the factories, and you guys did that, and I think that's why, you know, and you spend hours and hours with R&D making sure that it fits in the Ford truck, or in get
all the details, and I've been installing forever. You know, so part of my job early on was doing a lot of the product development with the engineers and stuff, and pulling cars apart, just watching them plug this laptop in with look like Frankenstein wires as they were like pinning into this and pinning into that, and like hitting, like they just do one small thing and their computer screen just goes nuts with code, and I'm like, and then one time they're like, "Hey John, help me find the difference in this." I'm like, "What? How do you even?" Like, he's like, "Oh, there it is." I'm like, I'm gonna sit back here, man. Like, so we do have some pretty phenomenal engineers when it comes to all the R&D stuff.
Well,
so
be able to decode CAN and stuff. It's amazing.
It's super good stuff. So last question will be, we've got some new stuff we're showing, stuff coming out 2025. So what are you most excited about for 2025?
Immediately, your Chevy stuff.
Okay.
So we've been using your Ford stuff for a long time. I mean, it's in my Raptor right now. So the Chevy stuff is going to be outstanding.
Yeah.
But if you're truly asking me what I'm most excited about, you already know because we've been talking about it. They have got an 18-inch monster, big screen TV, pulled it off the wall at the house and brought it down and just put it in the dash, and it fits.
That's so funny.
On full bright, it might be it's the closest thing to Ricky Bobby when they had the giant sticker on the front that says, this is highly dangerous, but I love Fig Newtons.
Yeah.
Yours at brightness and at night in the middle of the desert is going to be like, this is highly dangerous, but I do love my LinksWell 18-inch screen. We'll
have to work on that dimming on that.
The dimming for sure. That thing funny. Is awesome.
Yeah. That 18, man. I can't say enough. Like, having it sit next to the 15. It just makes the 15 look small.
Oh.
And the 15 was massive, like literally 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, I was like, there's no way we're going to get a bigger screen in this dash.
There it is.
There's Kicker.
Kicker's in the house today.
Yeah, welcome to SEMA.
So the closest thing I can think of if they're sports fans is you're like, Paul George is so big, or Blake Griffin is so big, and they're like 6'10", and then you see Victor from San Antonio, and you're like, 7'4", is so much bigger than those guys.
Yeah.
That's the 18-inch screen.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, 6'10" is massive until 7'4" comes around, and you're like, you're not so big.
That's the 18-inch screen.
Yeah, that's so funny. I told kind of off topic, but Bill Murray, like 2 Olympics ago, was talking about how we needed to put a normal person in the pool, just off to the side, so when we watch the races, we can see just how much faster like an Olympic swimmer is. Because he says, watching it, you think, I could do
Michael
that.
Phelps is pretty fast. I could probably keep up with you. You know, Yeah.
He's like, no, we got to get just a normal Joe. Just
Put
so
him in
we
the
can
pool
see,
beside.
just so they can see how much faster these guys swim. Yeah.
Are you kidding me? 50 meters? Or if they're running 100 meters down and back, somebody's going to get to the end that's normal, is not trained to get to the end and be like, I'll get back in the water.
They're going to drown, bro. They're going to halfway through and just hit the floor. Oh, man, good stuff. Yes, so that 825 is definitely.
And you mentioned
that.
a swimmer. Your system, one of your universal systems, is in Michael Phelps's Resto Mod Defender.
Really?
Yeah.
I was not aware of that.
Yeah, very cool.
That is super cool. Oh, right on. Cool. Michael Phelps. I actually got to work on Mike Trout's truck years ago.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, when he was over there with the Angels, which I think he's still there.
Yeah, he's still there. Yeah, he is a truck guy.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's a really cool dude. Got to hang out with him. Like, I think he had to deal with Nike because he had all these Nike shoes. Yeah. And I think he gets like a pair a day or something. And he's like, he just gives them away. I'm like, that's a lot of Nikes, bro. But he was super cool.
Nike's a monster.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. Cool, man. Well, 18 and a half. I'll make sure all your information's up there. So if anybody's out there in Scottsdale looking for a one-stop shop for stuff, they can get in contact with you, get your socials up there.
Love to help them out. Yeah. Have them come by we're hanging out in a hangar.
Yeah.
So we'd love to have them come by. Cool. Watch the jets take off and we'll turn some wrenches.
Yeah. Love it.
All right.
Right on. Well, thanks for coming on.
See you, John.
And we'll see you guys next time.